next speaker is Zoe.
Good evening. My name is Zoe Mitchell. I am a senior at Summit Sierra High School, and I've been at Bikeworks for 3 years. As a woman, I navigate the world cautiously. In middle school, I would never be the first person to speak in group projects. I wouldn't even think about being the one to lead the group. I wasn't shy because I didn't know the material. I was scared of being seen as an attention seeker. Many times I would find myself stepping back and letting somebody else take the spotlight, even though I knew perfectly well what to do. This year, I became the Youth Advisory Committee president. This means I organize meetings, set agendas, Bikeworks a stronger community. This puts me in a very different position than in middle school. I know some of you in the audience can relate when I say that leading a group of people who are the same age as you and who you are close friends with is a very challenging job. I am constantly conflicted over whether I am being too strict or too lenient. On one hand, I want the group to work cohesively, but to do that, I have to give orders, and suddenly, I'm not a friend anymore. If I am too strong as a leader and give too much direction, I am seen as demanding and rude. If I step back and compromise too much, I am seen as a pushover and I lose respect. Sometimes I take a step back and think about how things would be different if I was a boy. I might not be so concerned about how I looked, for one. I would be more confident when I needed to tell people they weren't putting in enough effort. As I am now, I see myself telling people to please come to the next meeting instead of you need to come to the next meeting and actively participate. As I am now, the distinction between these two phrases is that one will earn me pity, but I will be seen as more compassionate. The other will make me look strict and demanding. If I was a boy, this distinction might not bother me. It might not even be there at all. I have been fortunate enough to have grown up with amazing and strong female role models. My grandmother and mother taught me to be outgoing and eloquent. My teachers at Summit and my teachers at Bikeworks taught me to be a leader and a kick-ass bike mechanic. Their mentorship, coupled with the fact that the community at Bikeworks is incredibly encouraging to young women like me, means that I have support when walking that fine line between bossy and cowardly. In the end, it all comes down to my confidence. When I stand in front of a bike stand during drop-in, I'm not bothered by what the people around me might be thinking about the way I look. I've learned that the most important thing, really the only thing I should ever be concerned about, is my confidence in myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is my honor to announce our last but not least speaker.